Welcome back to episode 2 of the legendary Lootpedia guide. Think of this series as a visual guide how to farm every single legendary and unique item in the game that has a dedicated drop source. If you missed the previous episode, there is a link right here on the screen. You can go check that out first. And with that, let's get started on episode number 2. Tundra Express. There is only one named enemy that we're going to be farming on this map. You could potentially get Vermivorous to spawn here, but it's not usually going to work out too well. Now, in order to get Madame von Bartlesby to spawn, you do need to do the side quest from Tiny Tina called You Are Cordially Invited Party Prep. After you do that mission, Madame von Bartlesby will spawn up on top of this mountain up here, and you can save, quit, and farm her repeatedly after killing her. You're just going to take this pathway and go around this little map here, and this is also the same route that you would take to get to the quote-unquote developer's chest, which you can actually get to just by falling over this cliff over here. I'm going to show that to you real quick along the path here. It's just hidden down over here underneath of that ledge. So if you want to, you can go grab that chest. It's just a generic red chest as well, but just following the pathway around here, and we will be back up on top of the mountain to farm Madame von Bartlesby. There she is. Nothing on the first run. This is the location on your map. Again, starting from the fast travel station, you just go around the pathway here, and you end up on top of this little mountainside here. So if you don't get the drop, save, quit, and try again. Oh, we got it. That was on run number 8. Took a little while, but there it is, the baby maker. Now again, you do need to do the You Are Cordially Invited Party Prep from Tiny Tina to get this thing. It does have a 10% drop chance from Madame von Bartlesby. This thing can also world drop in the game as well. All right, here we are at the end of the line. Now this mission you might recognize from doing the actual story. You can access this from the Tundra Express. You just need to run all the way to the end of the map, or if you kill yourself at the beginning of the map without taking a step forward, then it will actually teleport you to this fast travel station. Just something to keep in mind. And as you can see over here, we got Wilhelm and 0 for 1. All right, there we go. That was only run number 3, and we got the Logan's gun. Now, the cool thing about the Logan's gun is you can use it in conjunction with a sham shield to regenerate rocket ammo. So as you can see right now, we are out of rocket ammo. If I switch, you can see 0 rocket ammo, but if I shoot my feet, you notice that I'm regenerating rockets. This is a great combo so that you can regenerate rockets really easily. Now, the Logan's gun has a 5% chance to drop from Wilhelm. It can also world drop. There it is, run number 19. We finally got the Rolling Thunder. And this thing has a 5% drop chance from Wilhelm, just like the Logan's gun was a 5% drop chance from Wilhelm. But this thing can also drop from torque vending machines. And like the Logan's gun, this thing can also world drop. Up next, Southpaw Steam and Power. Now, to access Southpaw Steam and Power, you need to come to this location on the Three Horns Valley map, and there will be an entrance right here. It's just inside of this little enclosure area here. Now, at Southpaw Steam and Power, there are 4 different assassins. They all have their own unique blue drop. I will cover those as we go, and they all have a chance to drop the Emperor SMG. All right, the first one you will encounter is right at the beginning of the map. When you come close to his door, he'll open up. You'll have a badass that's with him every single time, and then you want to let him come out of that door a little bit so he can potentially drop his stuff. That one is Assassin Watt. He can drop the Emperor, but he can also drop the Commerce SMG. He drops the Commerce at a 33% drop chance, the Emperor at the 20% drop chance, and he is right here on your map in case you couldn't see that. There's the Commerce, 33% drop chance. Up next is Oney. Assassin Oney for me has always been like the most annoying of the assassins. I don't know why, but he just is. All right, as you can see, Oney did drop his drop, which is the Judge. Again, 33% drop chance for the Judge and 20% drop chance for the Emperor yet again. Now, along the way around this corner, if you hop up on this rail right here, you can jump up onto these pipes and come over this way and get yourself a free red chest. All right, our third assassin is up next, and that is Reeth. Reeth, as you can see, can drop the Fremington's Edge in addition to the Emperor SMG. All right, and then our final assassin, Assassin Rouf. And Assassin Rouf can drop the Tray Dog, or in this case, the Ready Steady Dog. All right, so none of them dropped the Emperor, so let's save, quit, and reload the map and try again. Now, these guys can also drop some rare skins as well, so keep an eye out for those as you come through here. They have some of the cooler looking skins, in my opinion, in the game, and there's one of them right there. There we go. On run number 21, finally an Emperor. Now the Emperor has a 20% drop chance from any of those assassins. There's 4 different ones, so you can do a whole run every single time if you want, or you can just do what I was doing and just farm Assassin Watt since he's right there at the beginning of the map, and that way you don't have to run through the whole area. And he does spawn in without you having to kill all the enemies in front of him as well, unlike some of the other ones. Now, if you want to go probably maximum efficiency, you could kill Watt and then run over to the next area and kill Oney, and then save, quit, and try again. That's probably the fastest all-around option for this farm. All right, up next is the Bloodshot Stronghold. You end up having to go through here during the story, but you will need the mission Splinter Group from Tanis in order to access this area that we're about to do, where you got the only named enemies on the map, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Easter egg. So what we need to do is drop down into this area, which is right here on your map. You'll see like this little side chute into this area, and then we're going to run all the way through and drop down into their little sewer zone. And then what you want to do is you want to come in here and you just drop down into this area and run in here, and you'll see the turtles will spawn in. You got Lee, you got Mike, you got Dan, and you got Raphael. They're basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Easter egg form. Nope, no luck there. So we will save, quit, and try again. But before we do, let me run into this next little zone here and show you something else. There is another Easter egg in here for you guys. But then there's these levers and switches and televisions here, and you'll notice that there is little red dots. So if you click on this wall switch, then this floor switch, and then the TV, and then the TV again, that will summon in Splinter, who is basically like the leader of the turtles in this case. He doesn't actually drop anything, but I just felt like, you know, this is a good time to show off this Easter egg as well. And then you can grab this red chest too. So let's save, quit, and we'll keep on farming those turtle boys and see if they cut me some slack. All right, we got it. That was actually 10 runs on the dot. We got the Lob Storm front. Now these guys have a total of 10% chance to drop this, so 2.5% a piece to drop this thing. So you can potentially get 4 of these in one run, but good luck with that. That would be some crazy odds. This thing can also world drop, however. All right, here we are in the dust, and we're going to start from the dust fast travel station here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab a car. Now, the first person we're going after is McNally. He's just straight across the way. And whenever you go over to McNally's place, you do want to look out for tubby enemies there right out in front of Ellie's garage. And McNally will spawn right here. And nothing on the first run of McNally. Now, in order to farm McNally, you do need to pick up the side quest, the Bane. It's usually located right outside of Moxie's bar in Sanctuary. You'll see a guy that looks like he's maybe drunk or passed out. Then pick up the quest and come to the dust, and you can start the mission. All right, and run number 4, we got the Hammer Buster. That's actually really fast for this drop. The Hammer Buster does have a 10% chance to drop from McNally, or it can world drop. All right, up next, you're going to grab a car again, and this time, instead of going to that left direction, you're actually going to follow along the road here. We're going to head all the way over here to this location that's blocked off, and you're going to head into this door over here. And this takes you into the Friendship Gulag. Now, the reason you want to go here is because you can come back out, and that will allow you to save from this door every single time. Then you can grab a car here, and we're going to head over to this mountainside. Along the way, if you drive through this area here, you can check for tubby enemies. We didn't get any this time. And what you want to do is hit this road here slightly, but then you're going to hang a hard left. You're going to head toward this tiny little peak in the mountain here, and you're going to blast forward. Make sure you have the barrel technical to do this. If you don't have the barrel technical, you won't be able to make that jump up the mountain. And then you're going to go around into this area here where the church is at. This is the fastest way to farm these 2 enemies, and this is located right here on your map, in case you're wondering. And this will allow you to farm Mobley and Gettle. You'll see Gettle will drop in from way over there. Now, in order to get these guys to spawn, you do need to have the good, the bad, and the Mordecai quest, and you will encounter them during that quest. Let's go ahead and kill them real quick, see if we get anything good from them. Nothing from either of them on the first run, so we'll save and quit and try again. But I want to go ahead and combo this farm with another farm at the same time, because this will actually give you guys 2 farms at once if you want to get this other item. Make sure you drop down exactly where I did, because if you drop down too close to the save station right here, it might not trigger, and you need to trigger that in order to get the Black Queen back here to spawn in. So let's go back here and kill the Black Queen, see if she gives us a drop as well. And nothing from the Black Queen. She will appear right here on your map, in case you're wondering. All right, on run 17, we actually got the Lyudmilla. So Lyudmilla drops from Gettle at a 10% drop rate. This thing can also world drop. So we still need to get the Veruc from Mobley though, and we still need to hunt for Black Queen, who is a rare spawn. She does not spawn every time guaranteed, so we'll be keeping an eye out for her as well. And finally, we got the Veruc. That was run 21 to get the Veruc, by the way. So the Veruc does have a 10% chance to drop from Mobley. It can also world drop. Now we can focus on the Black Queen. All right, it took 6 more runs before we even got a Black Queen to spawn. So here's hoping that she drops this stupid drop. And of course, she did not. So we'll try again. All right, just to give you guys a point of reference, this is now run number 12, and we've had her spawn 3 times in total now. So hopefully we have a little bit of better luck here, and hopefully she drops this thing. And of course she did not. Okay, we did get back-to-back spawns on her though, and still no drop. Rare spawn with rare loot. You love to see it. Run 50. 50 runs of this. Oh my god, thank you. 50 runs to get her to drop a Nukem at level 78, 2 levels below max level. You love to see that. So the Black Queen herself has a 33.3% chance just to spawn in. It didn't feel like that to me during that, but maybe that's just my bad luck. But she does have a 10% chance to drop this thing. So you got a 33.3% chance that she spawns, and then a 10% chance that she drops it. You can also get this from the Digistruct Peak version of the Black Queen, and it can be gotten from Torg vending machines, which definitely is the best way to get this thing. Do not farm the Black Queen for it. Go get it from a Torg vending machine. It'll be quicker for you to go pick up 500 Torg tokens and just spend them in the machine. All right, for our next dust farm, I'm actually going to travel to Lynchwood and then come back out the door, and I'll show you why when we get there. So when you get to Lynchwood, all you got to do is drop down here and go out this door to the dust. This is going to put you right at the next farm, which is our good buddy Mick Zafford. All right, no luck from Mick on the first run. This is where it's actually located at on the dust, if this helps you out. It's basically all the way over here. We were just now over in this area farming, and now we're way over here, and it's near the exit to the Highlands, if that helps you as well. But like I said, go to Lynchwood, come out the door. That's gonna be the fastest way to do this. Now, in order to get Mick Zafford to spawn, you do need to do the clan war missions, and it'll be the culmination of the final mission, the Zaffords versus Hodunks. Now, if you kill Mick Zafford, then that means that you side with the Hodunks. The Hodunks will spawn over here during that mission. What you want to do, if you want to farm both the Slagga and the Maggie, the Hodunks and the Zaffords respectively, is you need to kill just the leaders during the mission. So you'd kill Tector, Hodunk, and if he drops the Slagga, great. Grab it, save, quit. Don't kill the other enemies that spawn, because if you kill too many of them, then that sides you with the other team. Likewise, same thing for Mick Zafford over here. When you kill Mick Zafford, leave the rest of the guys alive during the mission, and that way you can keep farming them. Once you've done the mission, if you're satisfied, then you don't need to do anything else. But if you want to farm Mick, then the door to Lynchwood is a great way. Also, it's a great way to farm Tector if you've chosen the other path. You just have to jump around the train and farm him that way. Otherwise, you got to drive over here, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. All right, 7 runs before we got the Maggie. Maggie is a 10% drop chance from Mick Zafford. It can also world drop. And I'm going to go ahead and splice in footage of me getting the Slagga from the Hodunks, because I've already completed this mission on this character, so I don't have a way to farm both at the same time anymore. Now, the Slagga, however, can world drop, so keep that in mind. So here is one of the Gwen's head boxes. There's the Gwen's head. You can see that that's located right here, which is again right beside Mick Zafford and the Lynchwood door. So let's go show you the other locations for the Gwen's head now. All right, the other location, one of the other locations is right here inside of Ellie's garage. As you can see, there you have it. Again, inside Ellie's garage, just in case you don't know where that's at, it's right here. It's right beside the fast travel. Basically, you save, quit, come around this corner. This is the fastest one to farm, so I would actually recommend farming it from this location. There's 2 other locations that you can get it, but let's be honest, this is the best location to get it from. Super fast to save, quit from right here, run around the corner and grab it. So that's the Gwen's head, and there you can see the Gwen's head. Like I was saying, there are a total of 5 boxes in the dust that you can find this thing in. The fastest one is this one that I just now showed you guys, so just farm it from right there. It's a pretty decent pistol that you can get multiple times during a playthrough. All right, and that does it for the dust. Moving on. All right, first up for the fridge, we have Laney White. Now to get to her, you do need to do the cold shoulder quest line, and then that will bring you here to this map, and you're just going to go around this way, and she's going to spawn at this door right here. That would be right here on your map, which again, just from the starting point, just right around the corner there. Nothing on the first run, so let's try again. And there we got it. That was only run number 5, so not too bad. Got the murderer's gub, and the gub does have a 10% chance to drop from Laney White, or it can world drop as well. Now continuing through that door, so once again you do need to complete the cold shoulder quest before you can do this next one, but we're just going to follow the pathway around here, and we're going to go find Rakkman and Smash Mouth. In order to get this guy to spawn, Smashhead, you do need to find the quest that will drop from a Goliath near the start of the map, and it'll be called Note for Self Person, and you'll see he will spawn here once you open that chest. He will not spawn unless you get that quest though, so make sure you get that. No drop, so we will come back and try again. And there it is on run number 12, the Sledge's shotgun. The Sledge's shotgun has a 10% chance to drop from Smashhead, a 1.95% chance to drop from Gold Gold'em, and a whopping 1.67% chance to drop from Hyperius. So obviously the best place to get this is here at Smashhead. You can, however, get this as a world drop as well. Continuing on the exact same path that we were just on, passing Laney, passing Smashhead, we're going to head all the way back here through the back of the map to find Rakkman. Now to get to Rakkman, you do need to take the elevator that is all the way at the end of this corridor coming up. A couple left-hand turns here, and here we have it. Now Rakkman does spawn every single time you come to this area, but again, you do need to do the cold shoulder quest line so that you can get through that initial door. And we are 0 for 1 on Rakkman. Make sure you also grab his red chest every time you come here as well. All right, run 27, we finally get the Gunnerang. Now the Gunnerang has a 10% drop chance from Rakkman. It can also drop at a 1.7% drop chance from Master G. Additionally, it can world drop. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more, and I will be back with another episode soon. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.